one of the Christmas ones. Keep it locked, yo.
Hoy se celebra Nochebuena con los amigos y en familia. Mi abuela Panchita hace congrí, mi abuelo Lachi hace el lechón. A comer, a bailar, que Nochebuena vamos a gozar. A comer, a bailar, que Nochebuena vamos a gozar. La conversa empezó, el puro friendo chicharrón. Jugamos el dominó, fumando tabaco con buen café. La guarachera empezó, como la misma se formó. Así pasamos Nochebuena con los amigos y en familia. A las 9 comemos el pan con jamón, a las 10 comemos el pan con lechón, 11 comemos el pan con bistec y a las 12 el pan con los secos. Mantequilla, compadre. Nochebuena vamos a gozar, a comer, a bailar. Nochebuena vamos a gozar.
All right, all right. That was Marlon Caro and his crew with another holiday classic. Welcoming to the show, Marlon. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Latin Mondays.
DJ WonderRican, thanks so much for having me, man. I appreciate the invite, bro.
Listen, I'm glad you came. Let me tell you, when I first saw your one video with the Dr. Dre beat, I was like, yo, this was dope. I use it for my intro every time I start the show now.
No way. Wow, that's cool, man. Thank you
Yeah,
so
man.
much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, it is awesome. I just gotta now. I know you got the other one of the final countdown. I'm trying to see how I can work that for like the ending it, because final countdown is like the end. So I gotta work that out still.
Of course.
But yeah, but I use it all the time. And so let me ask you, what first got you into the music, to getting into music?
So I grew up in a very like Latin, family. Listened to a lot of like salsa, fania, a lot of old Cuban boleros, and I've always been interested in playing music. And my dad has a set of congas, the same ones that I still record now. He's always used like to kind of like to like jam on, and I've always liked to like play the instruments when I was like younger. But then in eighth grade, I picked up the trombone in band in middle school, and people told me, listen to Willie Colon, Jimmy Bosch, all these salsa trombone players, and I got into salsa a lot. And little by little, I started playing, salsa trombone in Miami, in the city where I'm from, Miami. And I started doing some gigs with Puerto Rican bands, salsa Cuban bands, Colombian cumbia bands, and little by little, I started getting connected in the city. And as the years started going by, like around high school, I started getting into piano and composing music, and I started writing like symphony stuff mixed with like salsa and like Latin jazz, and I went to school to University of Miami, and then as I went to school, I started picking up different instruments. I formed my own group, my own salsa group, with full like American Anglo musicians, and I taught them how to play salsa and song and all these different styles. And the pandemic came by, and I wanted to record some music, and I realized that I want to pay my musicians, and I said, you know what, I cannot afford to pay the musicians to record my music, so let me just learn how to play it myself. So I learned how to play congas, percussion, a little bit of trumpet, bass, and that's the videos that were born that you see recently, Dr. Dre and all that stuff. Those videos were born because I kind of had to do it my own, because I didn't want to pay musicians less than what they're worth. So I said, you know what, let me just do it myself for now. But it ended up becoming like recently like a sensation for some people. I've noticed that, so I'm very blessed for all the support that everyone has been giving me.
Yeah, there but you got me. You just drew me in with the Dr. Dre, how you just did it. So I'm like, I gotta check his other videos, and I was like watching him, say, yo, this guy's dope. This guy's dope. So I'm glad, you responded back to me to get you on the show, because
Of course.
you're good, my man. I don't know
Oh man.
how do you do it? Do you do like one instrument at a time when you're recording the song that you choose to pick?
Yeah, so I usually start with the conga. The conga for me, and as many percussionists can agree, that it is the most important instrument to start with. It's the one that gives everything. It's that the conga and the bass. So I do the conga first, and then I start doing bongo, campana, timbales, guiro, and then I start adding the piano and the bass. But sometimes, since I live in an apartment, let's say like the what's it called, the Slim Shady one. I got the idea at night. So I was like, you know what? Let me record all the quiet stuff, like the piano and the bass at night. So I pulled an all-nighter, and then the next day in the morning, to not wake up my neighbors, I decided in the morning to record the percussion. So I had an entire song in a day. So I usually work pretty quick to get them
Yeah,
out there.
yeah, because it's cool. Because every time you're coming out with stuff, I'm like, this dude is amazing. This dude is
Oh man,
amazing. And listen,
thank you.
anytime you come out with something, send them to me. I will play it on the station. Because like I
Oh man,
said,
thank you.
I use your intro, man. It's dope. It's dope. I like it. So,
Thank you, my
so
friend.
what was your first actual like song that? Because I know you took like what you won't do for love, and a classic like that, and turned it into Spanish. What was was this your first one, or is there another one that you did first?
Yeah, so What You Won't Do for Love was my first one that like it's the first and only one that I've actually released of like salsa. I had a Latin jazz song that I released 2 years ago in the pandemic for a big band, which is a collaboration of all like top musicians from Miami and New York. And but I've been currently like in this, in this goal to try to do some fundraising to do a double album, double release album of all these hits that you guys are listening to, like the Still Dre, Sim Shady, all the songs I've been doing recently that are covers, they're kind of like little snippets. It would be cool. I've always thought about having it as an album. So I've been trying to get some fundraising to just do official albums to release on all platforms. So let's see what happens.
You might want to reach out to Dr. Dre for this one, so he could be on it.
That
He could be singing on that track because that would be dope. If you
would be really dope.
that'll be a cool video también.
Oh yeah,
Have you playing the Super Bowl?
man,
That'll
that'd
be
be crazy. Imagine that.
so. What's your you working on anything new right now as we're talking?
Man, to be honest, right before, you told me to log in 5 minutes ago, and I was like, you know what? Oh shoot, I gotta hurry up. I was actually finishing 3 songs. I did 3 songs today. I just finished my last dress up for my last video. Man, it was a long day today, to be honest. It was crazy. I'll let you guys in a secret. I'm doing the Titanic song, the one, the Celine Dion.
Yo,
Which
you oh my that you have to send me because we have one of the DJs here. He's a fan of Celine Dion and of that song from
oh
Titanic.
oh man, I keep forgetting the song's name. Man, wait, what? I
Oh,
actually have
my
it
heart
here.
will go on, something like that.
My heart will go on. My heart
Yeah,
will
something
go
like
on.
that. Yeah. This so
Yeah.
you ever see DJ Hugo Boss on Instagram? Just that's his jam. That is his
Oh,
jam.
okay. Cool, man. Shout out to him, man. Great, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. I just finished right now for tomorrow. Hopefully, I can get to finish it tonight. Party in the USA, Miley Cyrus.
I can't wait to hear all these, man. You get me all hyped
Yeah.
up. Listen, I'll play them for you here. No, no.
No, yeah, of course, man. Thank you so much for the support. And then the last one, a little snippet. It's a collaboration with a very well known Venezuelan artist that he came up to me. His name is Jonathan Moley. I'm not sure people have heard of him in Miami. He's very popular and he's up and coming. And he reached out to me and he said he wanted to collab and he says choose a song. And the little secret, the song is Ed Sheeran, Shape of You. So
Oh, that I know that'll be amazing too. I just know it. Like earlier, I played the cover you did with Gabriela Martinez, the
mm,
Gloria Estefan, Mi Tierra.
yep.
I played that earlier. That song. That was the first time I heard it. I said, "No, I'll wait till I play it instead of hearing it." And it was, you guys did a great job on that one too.
Ah, thanks, my friend. Yeah, she's my girlfriend, Gabriela Martinez. She's a really talented violinist and singer. She doesn't want to call herself a singer, but she's as much of a singer as as much of a singer as a violinist, and she's been little by little trying to get her music out there, and people have always told us that they reminded us of Emilio Stefan and Gloria Stefan, girlfriend and boyfriend, and I was as a producer, people see the correlation, so last year we thought about doing Mi Tierra, and that's the first production in which I play all the instruments, like an official thing, like official production, and her singing. So little by little, we're gonna release more stuff together, possibly another album, separate album produced for her, like an actual salsa album or kind of like a world music album for her as an artist. So little by little, I want to plan on producing the next salsa star. It's I've been doing a lot of research on what makes a hit, what made Mark Anthony a hit, what made all the salsa erotica a hit, what made the salsa dura a hit, and the changes of the revolution. Like, what was the point that revolutionized and made a new staple? In my opinion, for example, Fania was the salsadura, the whole, the justice, the whole social justice was very aggressive. Salsa erotica was more about romantic. Mark Anthony did a whole different thing. Sergio George, his producer, just did a whole different groove, a little bit of timba and stuff. But nowadays, I feel like it's all plateau. It's not salsa's not dead. It's just in a plateau. It's missing a new element. It's missing a change in format, not change in style. People are adding a lot of dubstep, a lot of trap, a lot of rap to salsa. In my opinion, that's not what it needs. It should stay with the essencia, with the essence, with the tradition, but in a change of format, a change of fresh artists, fresh lyrics. Not really provocative lyrics, but lyrics that could appeal to a younger audience. So
So what other genres besides well, yeah, like what other genres you looking to do? You got your hip hop, you got your pop. Is there any other that you're gonna work on? Like maybe even did you do rock yet, or you haven't messed with that yet?
which one?
Like rock music.
Oh yeah, so like basically salsa could be, like any song could be put into salsa. It just depends on the tempo and the clave. You find a way to do it. Se puede meter. You could actually find a way to sneak it in. But yeah, I haven't had a chance to do any rock songs yet. I've always wanted to do "Rock You Like a Hurricane," the Scorpions.
Oh
"Rock You
yeah,
Like a Hurricane."
yeah, that's a classic. That's a classic. Oh yeah, that's a classic. You do that. Let me make sure I get to hear it first. No, I'm just kidding.
No, man. No, I'll send you my stuff. Personally, if you want me to. Of course, man. I appreciate your support. You're with me since when I met you recently, and I appreciate it, man.
That's great. So, how can your new followers, your new fans, or anybody, how can they follow you so they can hear your music?
So on Instagram, I am my Instagram name is I am Marlon Caro. So as you see it, I am Marlon Caro. My Twitter, sorry, my TikTok is Marlon Expensive because my last name is Caro, so expensive, so Marlon Expensive. And my YouTube is Marlon Caro. And Spotify, you can follow me on Marlon Caro. Same with Apple Music.
Oh, so people can actually purchase your music too, right?
Yes, they can on iTunes. Yep.
Somebody in the YouTube chat said they request to see if you can try to do "I Don't Want to Miss a Thing" by Aerosmith.
Oh, that's a good one too. Yeah.
So
No, for sure.
do you sing on yours, or do you have other people sing?
So I am what you call a frustrated singer. I want to be a singer, but that's the one thing that I've been trying to really focus on for the past 2 years. But little by little, I'll start to sing my own stuff. I have a few oldies of my previous before the Dr. Dre. I did the Andy Gibb "Thicker Than Water" from the '70s. I sung that. I sung also "Feel Like Making Love." But I don't consider myself a singer. I consider myself more a producer. So I want to produce more singers and artists. But little by little, I like to sneak in my own songs. Nowadays, anybody could be a singer. Not saying that the standards are low. It's more like everyone has their own style. Everyone has their own color of voice, their own sound, and it's acceptable as long as you sound in tune, as long as you pronounce things correctly. I think it's okay for anyone to be a singer. So that's my goal.
So how would you do, like, if you're asked to perform somewhere? How would you work that out? Since you've been doing all the music yourself, playing every instrument, how and you get asked, how'd you work that out to perform live?
So I was thinking about that actually. Basically, I'll probably just be the guy in the front. So I'll hire, like a salsa group, the best percussions I could possibly get, the best brass players, best singers that are meant for the song. And I'll probably be the guy in the front doing the choruses, leading the band, playing trombones, trombone solo here and there, percussion solo. I'll be like the show guy, not wanting to be the show guy, but just the guy that has the project that presents the artist and that's in charge of the overall artistic direction. But I don't want to play all the instruments like in front of everybody. I'm not like a one man band per se. I do that only for the videos, but I would always like to have the best percussionists for the style and the best musicians for every song.
Yeah, but if that was possible, you would be great at it, because
Oh man.
I watched the videos and I'm like, how does he do this? Because I like how you edit it. You be playing the one instrument and then go into the other.
Hmm.
That's some cool editing there, making it. You made it make it, because I was like, man, this dude can do it on his own.
Oh, thank you, man. It took a lot of work. I'm still, little by little tweaking a few things because it's been a hard ride to be honest. It's been very hard to record in a hurry. Have neighbors on top next to me. Timbales are very loud. The cowbell is very loud. Trombone, my instrument, is very loud. So I usually do things quickly and I sweat a lot. So like I pulled today 3 songs today in a rush. Not sacrificing quality, but more of getting things just like ready because I have neighbors and I've gotten complaints already recently by doing more content.
Just invite them over to dance. You
Yeah,
know,
it's true. I have a few older neighbors and they're not looking, they're not very happy with the noise during the day because since they're retired, they're at home and and I work at home. I do my own stuff at home and it's not easy. It's like there's a whole contradiction, but little by little maybe I'll invite them to dance. I'll buy them I'll give them some coffee or something.
that's the way to do it, man. Listen, we're gonna play. We're gonna talk a little bit more after we play your "What You Won't Do for Love," so everybody can check it out and show them what you got for people who haven't heard you yet. So we're gonna play "What You Won't Do for Love."
Guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find a love within. I came back to let you know. Gotta think for you, and I can't let go. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm in a daze from your love, you see. I came back to let you know. Gotta think for you, and I can't let go. Some people go around love, and they never find what they dream of. What you won't do for love. You've tried everything, but you don't give up. In my world, only you made me do for love what I would not do. My friends wonder what is wrong with me, but I'm in a daze from your love, you see. I came back to let you know. Gotta think for you, and I can't let go. What you won't do for love. You try everything, but you won't give up. In my world, only you made me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love, for love. In my world, only you. What you want to do, what you want to for love. I can't believe the things I do for love. I search to find a love within, and when I find what love is, then I know it's because of you. My world, only you, baby. What you want to for love. Thinking of you keeps me awake, dreaming of you keeps me asleep. Being with you keeps me alive, baby. I need you like a heart needs a beat, baby. You know what I mean. Make me do for love, love. Marlon. Oh, you tried everything. What you want to do for love, baby. You've tried everything. Oh, I want you to be my only one. What you won't do for love. What you won't do. What you won't do for love. One more time. What you won't do. What you won't do for love. What you won't do, baby, for love. We did it all for love. Together. I got you. You got me. Baby, let me walk. You did it again, Marlon Caro. Baby, you're a flower, keep blowing in my heart. Every time I love, boom, boom, goes my heart, baby. Oh, girl, you got me going crazy, baby. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What I would not do. What you want to for love.
What you won't do for love, Marlon Caro. Great song, my friend. Great song, my friend. Listen, I got to get Gabrielle on the show too.
Oh,
So
of course. Yeah, that's coming, man.
yeah, we make that happen. Listen, I want to thank you again. You want to give any shout outs before you go?
Actually, I don't know, man. Shout out just to everyone that supported me. Thank you so much, DJ WonderRican, man. You've been amazing, and thank you so much for your support and everyone that's in the chat here in the live, and I hope you guys get to what I was gonna say. I'm sorry, I had a very long day, guys. I'm very sorry. Um, Anyways, sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay,
I
man.
fell for. I have a very long day of recording. I'm sorry, but yeah, I thank you so much for your support, everyone. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, keep making that music, and I'll hit you up with my email so you can send to me so we can just show you love
Yeah,
and
man.
support. If you want us to promote anything, always hit me up, and we got you.
Thank you, my
And
friend.
thank you again. We're gonna play one of your other songs, Reminisce, the
Oh
World War
yeah,
One.
man.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna play that. We're gonna thank you again, and I hope to have you back in the future when you come out with your albums, double album, so we can rock on. Thank
thank
you,
you, my
brother.
friend. Appreciate it, man.
All right, here's another Marlon Caro jam that you'll like.